Hi. When your heart rate measures in the 30s, your resting heart rate, your heartbeat stays in the 30s, won't go up. It's either an indication of something gravely bad or dire, and maybe you're close to death, or it can be a sign that you're a very healthy individual. Well, last week, Wednesday, my doctor faced a crisis because my heart rate was in the 30s. I stopped in for a regular checkup appointment at McKee Family Center in San Bernardino, and my doctor had to make a call. When he saw the 30s and the heart rate wouldn't go up, he did what I guess he was trained to do. He called the ambulance, and they took me in an ambulance out of my regular checkup with my doctor's appointment and sent me to an emergency room. And at the emergency room at St. Bernardine Hospital or Medical Center in San Bernardino, they admitted me and they kept me overnight. In fact, for a whole day, doing all kinds of tests. EKGs, chest x-rays, blood tests, urine sample. I said EKG, stress, treadmill stress test, ultrasound, Echocardigram, the works. And all the while, my heart rate stayed in the 30s. Occasionally, it would get into the 40s, and once in a blue moon, it would go down into the 20s. And they figured that at the end of all this, they did discharge me on the Thursday evening, just about 24 hours after my doctor called the ambulance. And it was decided, or the conclusion or the diagnosis was that I have bradycardia, which is a slow heart rate, which is normal for me because I'm an athlete. But you know what? A similar situation happened about 9 years ago. That time my heart rate was in the 40s, and it stayed in the 40s. That time I wasn't bused by ambulance to the emergency. My doctor instructed me to drive myself to the emergency, and that was at Arrowhead Regional Medical Center. So I was there for 24 hours also because, of course, they admitted me. I have a room now. It's room 6113, Arrowhead Regional Medical Center. Tomorrow I'll be getting a stress test, but they'll be monitoring me tonight. Yep, it's almost midnight. Okay. And I had a full battery of tests, saw a cardiologist, had ultrasound and everything, but by that time it took a number of visits over a number of weeks, and they diagnosed me with bradycardia. So somehow my doctor last week did not see that in the files. And you know, the problem with Obamacare medical coverage, I get health care, but I don't see the same doctor every time I go in. It's always a new doctor nowadays. And so the doctor that I see has no idea of my history, and he's all freaking out when my other doctor, when I had Dr. Tomlinson for 3 years, and he knew all about the situation. He never sent me anywhere. And then I had Dr. Hamad for 5 years, and she sent me to, I think she was the one that sent me to emergency. Anyway, I'm back, and I'm feeling good as normal, and I didn't feel anything out of the ordinary. Last Wednesday when they sent me to the emergency, they asked if I was lightheaded, was experiencing chest pains, dizziness, confusion, nausea, and there are other things that are difficulty breathing, fatigue, abnormal tiredness, tingling sensation in the appendages, and I wasn't feeling any of those, so I was feeling normal as normal can be. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm either a super athlete or a very sick man, and I haven't been using my chest strap when I run, that my heart rate monitor chest strap, the one that I got from Polar H10, because there's a buckle that digs into my flesh, and it causes all kinds of irritation and pain. So I've ordered a new one over 3 weeks ago, and it hasn't arrived yet. This is from another company, not Polar, but another company. And I also last week ordered a watch, not my exercise watch, not my GPS watch for running, but a watch dedicated 24/7 to monitoring my heart. So I've got to be on the lookout for any crazy things that my heart is doing, any atrial fibrillation, that kind of stuff. They're always talking about that. So I think I'll be good. I want these heart to keep ticking until I'm 120 and beyond. And I want to continue running without being installed with a pacemaker or some limiting device. So you be good, stay well, and we'll talk to you about running related issues in our next episode, in our next video. Stay well, stay healthy.